Sports Com, Rich Walsh alongside Gene Collier. We're talking about the Buccos right now, so give us a call, 412-575-2600 on the Bordis and Bordis hotline. And if you need a roof, make sure you call Ireland Contracting. They're the best in the business. Easy number to remember, 1-800-NEW-ROOF. But, you know, they not only do roofing, they do siding, gutters, windows.
Gene,
they just do everything, anything you need. I would call them, so you should call them. But give us a call right now. We got a couple lines open. And, you know, one of the things Gene, I talked to Neil Huntington about, and you talked to him about a bunch of different things. And, you know, he thinks that this team is comparable to the 2013, the team that kind of put the Pirates on the map in, you know, this decade. So do you see any resemblance to the two teams?
Well, this team probably has better starting pitching, but not as much offensive potential. And I forget who was the closer in 13. Not Melanson.
It wasn't Melanson. Was it Hanrahan?
Yeah, that's right.
It was Hanrahan. Yeah. But you know, the one thing I think that this team needs, and if they could get guys that become stars offensively. If Starling Marte can be an Andrew McCutchen type player, they need guys to carry this team on their backs, essentially, like the Andrew McCutchens and the Neil Walkers. Who are going to be those guys? Can Starling Marte do it? Can Josh Bell do it? That's what they need. They need some production from those guys.
In a big year of Josh Bell, no doubt about that.
Yeah, and Jung Ho Gung, they need to find some home runs from someone. Right. So that's all he did in spring training. So couldn't do anything else. All right, let's go out to the phone lines, and we're going to go out to Jeff out in Jeanette. What's up, Jeff? How you doing?
All right, guys. How you guys doing?
Good. Thanks for calling.
What's interesting is we're fourth to be picked, right? Fourth in payroll, fourth, right?
Well, fourth overall in the majors. Fourth overall in the majors,
right.
Yeah.
But somehow somebody's analyzing it, and they're coming to that, you know, statistic, and it's kind of funny you said that they're exactly in proportion. But here we are talking about that they might be similar to the 2013 team. And I never heard anybody else say that, you know, the punch. I'm just a baseball guy. This year, for some weird reason, I'm a little excited. There's a buzz just because of the way our pitching is, and now we have some lefties, at least in the bullpen. We have some lefties who might be able to throw. And so if we could just get run production, I think if we score 5 runs, 4 runs a game, I don't think we have to be scoring 9 with our pitching staff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, Jeff, I like what you're saying there, but like we touched on a little bit earlier, I mean, you got to hit on all cylinders this year. There's a small margin of error for the Pirates. You know, everything has to go right for them to be, say, a 90-win team. Everything has to go perfect, and everything has to be, you know, almost perfect to be an 85-win team. So.
You know, it's a strange division. It's the only division in baseball that last year had 4 winning teams. So when you look at, you know, predictions for the finish of these 5 teams, you'll see things all over the map. I've seen the Cubs pick first, and I've seen them pick last. Nobody knows exactly how improved the Reds are going to be. There's speculation the Brewers will take a step back. The Cardinals will probably improve. They haven't been in the postseason in 3 years. You know, those 5 teams can fall almost in any order, but I don't think one of the orders is going to have, you know, the Pirates first or second. I don't.
Yeah, I don't see I can see any other team in this division besides the Reds or the Pirates winning this division. So those 3 teams, the Brewers, the Cardinals, or the Cubs. I don't see the Pirates or the Reds winning this division. But, you know, if, like I said, if everything goes right, we'll see what happens. It starts tomorrow. That was one thing that Neil Huntington was talking about was, you know, kind of comparing this team to the 2013 season. So
you got to say something.
Yeah, I mean they got to spin some good. They got to spin some good with the Pirates when you have a $70 million payroll. Back to the phone lines. Let's go out to Jim out in Castle Shannon. What's up, Jim? How you doing?
Hey, Rick. How you doing?
Good. Thanks for calling.
Good. Hey, I went down Riverdale. I was going to bet the over on the Pirates. It was 78.5.
Yeah.
If you lay 20, it only pays back 16. That's no odds.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess that's yeah. I don't know. Is that what you're going to do? Did you do it?
No. The odds are terrible down there.
Well, I don't know. I don't know where to tell you to go to bet on that.
78.5. I'm better off going to Vegas.
Well, I think that's what the odds were in Vegas for 78.5. I would take the over.
There'd be a plane ticket involved. You got to factor that in.
Yeah, you'd have to bet some big money, and I think they're going to win more than 78.5 games. That's what I would
Definitely
personally.
going to win more than a half game.
Yeah, very good. I think 79, 80.
That might get done tomorrow, as a matter of fact.
You know, you probably would get better odds if you could bet on 79 or 80 as the over. Obviously, it would go towards your favor, but 78.5 is the over and under for the Pirates, and you know they're usually pretty close. So, but I have a feeling that they're going to be over, and it's only because of this pitching staff. If they can get production from those top 4 guys, and they can pitch 6 innings, and you get it to the bullpen, they got 4 solid arms in the bullpen, and that's not counting guys like Kingham, Lariano, that are going to be in the mix, and I guess Stephen Brault or Lyles, whatever one doesn't win the 5th starter's job.
Pirates ostensibly have good pitching, but you still have to do it.
Yeah, and you got to hit. All right, back out to the phone line. Let's go out to Bill out in Avalon. What's up, Bill?
Hey, Richie.
Hey, thanks for calling.
Yeah, hey, I think that the situation with the Pirates is just like the city of Pittsburgh. Nothing improves. What happened with the Mark Cuban deal purchasing the Pirates?
You know, thanks, Bill. I appreciate the call. Yeah, Mark Cuban was interested in a minute for the Pirates, and that was a long time ago. Bob Nutting's not selling his team. I don't think he'll sell his team if 2 people show up to games for the next 3 seasons. He's not selling team. He said he's not selling team. So we're stuck with Bob Nutting as the owner. Yeah, there's been rumors that Thomas Tull is interested in buying the Pirates. You know, obviously the Pirates make money. Plain and simple.
I'm depressed to hear that nothing improves in the city of Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I didn't like that part. I mean, I like the city. I mean, look at the last 10 years. Look at what's going on at Market Square, downtown. We got some of the best restaurants in the country. You know, I think the city has improved a lot in the last 10 years.
That's what I wanted to hear, Richie.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about living in the city of Pittsburgh. Let's go out to line 2, Isaac out in Huntington. What's up, Isaac?
Yes, thanks for taking my call, guys.
No problem.
Sorry, my attitude trying to change there a little bit. The city of Pittsburgh is the most progressive city in the United States right now.
I love the city of Pittsburgh.
Down.
It's awesome.
There you go, guys. What they're doing with step track up on these south side slopes, Brian Oswald, excellent what's going on up there. 85 games for the Pirates is a little optimistic, I think. But I want to know where the blame's at. The Penguins are winning, the Steelers are winning, and I'm talking about world championships.
Yeah.
So why is why are the Pirates not winning world championships? Go ahead, guys.
Isaac, you can blame Major League Baseball. I think it's that simple.
I think you can blame Bob Nutting.
Yeah, Bob Nutting too. You know, but Major League Baseball allows Bob Nutting to do what he does. So I think, obviously Bob Nutting could have some pride and spend some money. And he did say he would spend money, and we're going to hold him to it. Yeah, when I did that interview with him in Bradenton, and he said, hey, if we're competitive, we're going to spend money at the trade deadline. I want to see it happen. So if they're in the wild card race, if they're in the division race, I'm going to pull out that interview and see if they go out and do anything.
They're competitive. They consider themselves competitive right now, right? You have Joe Huntington saying this team can win 90 games. You have Frank Coonley saying this team can win the division. You're competitive right now. Sign Dallas Keuchel.
Exactly. You need a 5th starter. He's still out there.
He's a first starter.
Yeah, he's a first starter. Sign him, and then you'll be competitive. And there were a lot of other free agents they could have got. Galvis was one. You need an infielder, right? And even if you think Eric Gonzalez is your guy, and I think this guy is a defensive wizard, but it doesn't hurt to add another shortstop that can hit. So, all right, back out to are we going to go to a break here? All right, we got to go to break. We got Herb, Pete, Joe, John on the line coming up next. Stay right there on Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call.